Okay, we're gonna try a couple of these poppin' fresh pizza doughs. We got Great Value from Walmart, and we got Pillsbury pizza crust. If you read the ingredients, they're both pretty much the same. So we're gonna try making the pizza using one, and then we'll make a pizza out of the other, and we'll compare the two. So for the first, let's do this one on this pizza tray. I'll put the Pillsbury back in the refrigerator to keep it fresh. On the instructions, the first thing it says is grease your cooking tray. So I hardly ever use pan because a lot of times it seems your trays you use it on or your glassware that you use it on end up with brown spots that you can almost never get off unless you use a wire brush. But I want to keep these as a consistent for the test, so we'll go with the pan. Easy open container, see? Finally. I want to make sure our directions get mixed up. Alright. There's the directions.
You might dent that thing.
Ah, karate chop. And don't forget, we didn't show this part, but I had already done it prior to turning on the camera. Please use soap and hot water and wash your hands before handling food. Because remember, it's not just you eating. And you're the only one that knows where your hand was.
Okay. Solid good advice. Oh, look at that.
Okay, it said for regular crust, basically just roll it out. And for a thin crust, go ahead and work it a little bit. Set right there. Here's an approximate size of what you want to work it out to. Well, that looks pretty even to me. Okay, what's next on our list there? Unroll dough for thin crust. Press out the dough to 15 by 10 rectangle on greased baking sheet. For thick crust, press out dough to a 13 by 9. Well, from here to here, this is like 15, and from here to here, that's like 14. So I guess I went a hair more than it said for a thin crust, but so be it. Okay, next, spread with half a cup to 1 cup of pizza sauce, then place your toppings. Alrighty. Our choice of pizza sauce for these projects will be fresh mushroom Prego.
Prego?
Because Prego is an awesome spaghetti sauce, and for the price, you get quite a bit of sauce. This was $1.63 or $1.68 for whatever that measurement is there. Sorry, blind, can't read.
24 ounce. I think that's what it says.
It can't say. It can say 0.2. What does it say? 1 pound 8 ounces or 24 ounces.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess don't forget to put a date on it.
Yeah, it looks like approximately half the bottle. And being that you open up the bottle and it is tomato product, you want to date your container and then put the remainder in the refrigerator. And I believe on most tomato products like that, I think you want to use it up in less than a week.
Yeah.
Just so you don't leave it too long and have it go bad. Okay. Spread your sauce. You can always use more sauce. Remember, it said half a cup to a cup. So half of 24 ounces is more than half a cup. 12 ounces. 12 ounces is more than half a cup and less than a cup. So we're going in kind of in between what they said. It looks like ample amount of sauce. A little more over this way. Looks like it's going to be good. Has good flavor. Okay. So now start topping with the topping. We're going to be using salami, mushrooms, bell pepper, black olives, pretty much something like that is what we're going to be having on our pizza. Okay,
That looks good.
we've got our salami all dealt out.
Oh, did you do the pineapple? You
Yes.
forgot the pineapple, huh?
And some mushrooms. Just want to scatter your toppings around. The salami part, I like to get a bite of salami in every bite, so I definitely pack that on. Spread our little mushrooms out. And you can use, I think we're using organic canned mushrooms. You can use straight fresh mushrooms, or just your option as to your toppings.
So, what is the name of this recipe? King Arthur Supreme?
This isn't Round Table. Throwing on our black olives.
Here you got more.
This was a big can of sliced black olives. Got it on sale the other day for cheaper than the small can of sliced black olives. Same brand.
Green bell pepper.
Mm-hmm.
That looks good.
A little more green bell pepper. Looks pretty even. Okay, what else do we want on this?
Pineapple.
Pineapple?
We have a fresh one. We just have to slice it.
So the other day we bought some fresh pineapples at the store. So instead of using canned pineapple slices, we're using nice fresh sliced pineapple. So one great thing about pizzas, you really can't go wrong. You can put almost anything on a pizza and it's going to taste good.
Yeah, it has to. Some doesn't have any. Here we go.
When I make our pizza, when I make the round pizzas, I use like Appian Way pizza mix, which is very hard to find anymore. So all it is the mix, and it's a sauce, and it's really good. You add your own toppings. When I get that one, I usually I'll mix up the crust and I'll put it on the round pizza tray, and then I'll throw it in the oven while the oven is preheating, so the crust will come out just a little crisper. But I've never used the poppin' fresh before, so I'm just following their directions.
Okay. So that is the mozzarella cheese pizza.
Wow, that was amazing.
Well, it said preheat the oven for 425.
Alrighty, well, preheat it and we'll get back to you.
425.
Alright, so as it gets the temperature, we'll get back with you so you can see us pop it in the oven. Wonder what a pizza would be like if we put peaches on it.
Peaches?
Yeah.
It's probably good.
We call it the Peachy Keen Pizza. Hey, it's up to temp. Alrighty, let's open it up. Let's see, we got our shelf close to the middle of the oven. Should be fine. There's our pizza. Slide it in. Try not to get burnt. And we'll start with 9 minutes and then check. As I said, 9 to 13 minutes
For a thin crust.
for a thin crust. Then add a couple minutes if you have toppings, which we have additional toppings, but being that our oven cooks really good, especially when it's on convection, we're just going to start off with the 9 minutes. We don't want anything to burn. Alrighty, we'll get back to you when it's time to check.
9 minutes.
Okay, timer off. Open up the door. God, it smells good. Hey, what do we got going on here? Starting to get a golden brown. Looks like it go another minute or two probably. So let's give it
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay, 11 minutes, some odd seconds, because we did 9 and then the additional 2.
2 minutes.
Got my little Kermit here. Ooh, Kermit wants to eat that. Okay, top looks good. Kid just starting to get a little brown on the cheese.
Ooh, it doesn't look white at all.
Looks like you'd use a little more time.
Another
Hey,
2 minutes.
I'm gonna go another 2 minutes. The thing could be being that we're using an air bake, so the bottom may not brown as quick. But instead of a like regular pizza pan,
Which really hot.
this is a regular pizza pan, which is 1 layer of metal. What we're using right now is an air bake, which like this is an air bake, and it's 2 layers thick, and there's a big space in between. You can see where this one's got some wear marks, and that gives a space between the two, so keeps things from getting so hot and burning. Alrighty.
So this is a total of like 13 minutes now?
And okay, looking at the crust now, it's looking a lot better. Got a lot more color on the top. Still not. This doesn't feel really cooked right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not totally brown.
Don't understand what's going on. Oven usually cooks so much better than this. Okay, that's another 3 minutes. I'm thinking that next time we might go down a shelf. Sure seems like it should have cooked faster. Okay, well, that's definitely brown. It's off. It's off.
Yeah, the toppings are already like done.
Okay.
It's good. It's better.
Yeah.
Not too bad, but
Could be the air bake. It could be the. It could be the. Who knows? Could be the air bake. Could, or the pan. Guess I could have let the pizza set up a couple minutes, huh?
Okay, so how was the pizza?
I think that it came out pretty good. The crust, what I mean, it was okay. It wasn't super fantastic. Now, I don't know if it's because it was on the air bake, because we were up to temperature. Or maybe I should have been one shelf down. But on the instructions for the dough, it doesn't say anything about not using an air bake. It doesn't say anything about using a convection or a non-convection. And it doesn't say what shelf to use.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just using things that we have done in the past with other product. But for some reason it really didn't cook. The inside of the crust,
the center area was
it was all white.
It's white.
It only went so far in, which I mean you can see right here on this piece.
Around 2 inches.
This is a corner piece, and I mean you're in there about an inch when it loses the color and just turns to white. So, and then this part of the crust actually tasted like it was a minute to 2 minutes overcooked.
Yeah.
If you judge it by a biscuit. I don't know if you basically feel the same or not, but I mean so you need to make adjustments. Obviously, the first time you do this for yourself, if it comes out perfect, whatever you do, keep doing it, because obviously it works for your oven. But for us, it's going to take
more
trying it another time until we get dialed in for this crust. Now I'm not sure if I'm not 100% sold on this crust yet. This is the first time with one of these poppin' fresh ones. So when we do the next brand, we'll see how it comes out. We'll cook it on the same shelf and we'll follow its directions that it says on its package, and we'll see how it comes out. But we'll basically be using the same toppings on it as we used on this one, because it's pretty much my favorite toppings. Salami, mushroom, olive, bell pepper, pineapple.
Same old.
And mozzarella cheese.